If you wish to know more about how to support our campaign, Adopt a Cancer Patient, or more about the herbs that I'm growing and sharing with cancer patients and other people who are ailing, and also how to send us donations from here or even from outside, please get in touch with me through the number 0722 369 389. And at the same time, do grab a copy of the Parents magazine that will be out in October, most likely out in September. So do grab it and you'll get our contacts there, and you'll also get more about our activities through supporting cancer patients for a dignified life. Thank you very much. My name is Agent Frances Angila. I'm a 7-year triple-negative breast cancer survivor. Triple negative means that the cause of my cancer is not known. It's not hormonal, nor is it genetic, but I have it. And I've battled it. I thank God that I've survived. Thank you to everyone that has come through for me, my church members, my classmates, my family, and everybody out there that I don't know. I am grateful for this, and in a special way that God has given me the gift of health. And in the last 2 years, I have been supported by friends to mitigate against COVID-19 so that other cancer patients can live a dignified life. So we have Cisnet for a dignified life. Cisnet stands for Cancer Information Support Network, and I am the chair lady. And what we have been doing in the last 7 years is charities visiting cancer patients through a ministry which we called Triple Positive Cancer Ministries. Triple positive means we are there for patients through presence, through prayer, and psychosocial support. So each time I'm called or friends are informed there's a cancer patient, we go out to them, we visit them, we encourage them, we give them counseling to accept the situation and tell them that cancer is not a death sentence. That's one of our major ministries. But in mitigating against COVID-19 in the last 2 years, we have done charities through a wing, CSR wing called Huduma ya Upendo. And through this Huduma ya Upendo, we have applied to various government and parastatal organizations, and we are grateful to the government, to organizations like Safaricom Foundation, which has given us food, the Africa Cancer Foundation, which has given our patients planted vegetables for them in their homes because they could not afford, and many of them lost their jobs because of the poor economy that's there at the moment. But much more than that, we have been able to help many patients get NHIF. We have a campaign called Adopt a Cancer Patient. And to adopt a cancer patient, all you need is to send 6,000 to our pay bill number 514422. When you support that cancer patient with that amount, we will be able to pay for them for the whole of 2022. We started this campaign this year on my birthday, and I was celebrating 55 years and 7 years of survivorship. And my intention was to support 55 patients. And through that support, we not only supported 55, but another 45 through the support of my friend, who is also a cancer survivor, Waithera Kabiru and Second Chances. Thank you so much for being there in this partnership. And so far, we have supported more than 100. And as we start a new year, and because the economy is still down, we ask you to support this campaign. In addition to the 6,000, we usually request an additional 4,000 so that as we are registering the patients for the NHIF in the next month of October and November, we also give them food packs that they are able to celebrate with their families during the month of November, December, and even January. We know people talk about in January, it's a difficult month, and they put N. So people are taking children to school and there is no food and it can be very difficult. So basically, if then you can be able to offer 10,000 to pay bill number 514422, 514422, or my number for psychosocial support 0722 369 389. 0722 369 389. We will be sure that we are not only going to help 56 cancer patients on my birthday, which is 2nd January, but we shall even support maybe 200 and more. Thank you so much. And meanwhile, other donations that you could reach out for include what we call prostheses to give dignity of life to the patients. So some use wigs because once you do chemotherapy, your hair goes off. So some use wigs, but others, like when it is very hot, they will use this kind of capes, you know, wear this and go out when there is sun, and they will not be affected once they lose their hair. Others use these turbans because when you lose your hair, your head is exposed. Your head is actually looks like the face. So we seek for these donations of turbans. And for children who are in KNH, we have been taking to them warm woolens, warm turbans made by woolens, or just capes. Those are some of the donations we request. Other donations include this, it's called a prosthesis. And this prosthesis is for women. When they remove your breast, you know, you remain without a breast. And like, this is my prosthesis, which I use, because it gives me the dignity of life. I still feel like I'm a woman. You know, my breasts are not imbalanced. So we seek these donations of breasts and also special bras. They are called prosthetic bras because you need to have this bra, you put the prosthesis in there. It's not a normal bra. It can be very expensive. It can cost anything from 10,000 and above. And the prosthesis also, they cost 10,000 or 20,000. And but once you have it, then you are okay, and nobody will know that you don't have a breast. And the special bras, most of them are imported from Germany, and others from other companies, Moena. So if you give your donation, we are able to buy several for the patients. We also have some of our patients who have learned to make their own bras, which are much cheaper with special wool and also special materials. If you wish to support, we can buy the materials for them, and it also keeps them busy as they meet and share their stories, and then they also make this to support each other. So that is one of the activities that our cancer patients are doing. We are also teaching them investments through merry-go-rounds, and we hope that we can introduce the Joy Woman program and other investment programs to them. So for this to be able to be manageable, we have tried to encourage them to set themselves in groups, because COVID has taught us that approaching large numbers of people, hundreds and 200s, as we were doing last year, can be risky to our lives. So therefore, we have encouraged them to form themselves in groups like the Ushindi Cancer Survivors in Kangemi and Waiyaki Way. We have Dadora, the Minidada in Umoja. We have a Symbol of Hope, and we have others in town like Champions. We have Thika Road, Dawn, and so forth. So through these small groups, it has become much more easier to reach out to like 20, if we get donations for 20 patients, and we take to them where they are in their region. This we have done in line with the government's initiative that is called Nyumba Kumi. The chief in Kangemi explained to us it's much easier when you have a smaller number, because you could get good food for 10 or 20 and you know where they are. And that way the social distance is possible. So that is one other thing that we have been doing to mitigate against COVID-19, and we shall continue, especially in the month of October, to do that. I, as a cancer patient who is triple negative, and as I said, is a rare type of cancer, it does not have hormonal treatment of 5 years or 10 years to keep it in remission. Therefore, when I finished, and because I went to India for treatment several times, I learned what is called Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic medicine is nothing else than a herbal medicine, where we look for the right herbs or the right spices to put in our foods so that they improve our health. And some of these herbs include what is called Artemisia. Artemisia is a powder I have learned to grow. It includes chia seeds, it includes flax seeds, and most of them, because some people prefer to use mixed herbs, I grow them and I mix. For example, I can mix rosemary, which improves your memory. I add sage, which removes cholesterol from the meat, because you cannot say you won't eat meat. You need the proteins for your blood to run, and so forth. So we also put lemongrass, which controls pH levels, and so forth. And we also have the artemisinin, which is also, other than helping us shrink cancer tumors, it also helps to fight COVID. There is a component in the artemisia, which is called artemisinin. In fact, some people, when they go to get that COVID medicine, when they get sick, one of the tablets written for them is artemisinin. So I grow this one, and in case I help our patients with, but if you also want to buy some for the patients, you could also increase. And the doctors also tell us an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I've also partnered with Canon Karanja. He produces this Eden. Eden is nothing but a drink of fruits, and a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. And Eden cleanses the colon. It's for gut health. And once you take this, you get your immunity is boost, and at the same time, it's very difficult to get sick. I also got something called kombucha. It's also another one that boosts your immunity, but also cleanses your colon. The reason why I'm talking about colon cleansing is that most of the illnesses we get is from the colon. When whatever is not used by the body stays there, then it will find ways of entering your body. And that will also help people to avoid colon cancer. So I would like to encourage you to please pray for us and pray for the cancer patients. It has been very difficult, especially in this time of COVID. Most have lost their jobs. Nobody wants to employ them in their companies, in their houses, because they also fear COVID. And we know that the whole government has been talking about cancer of corruption, cancer of this. But when do they ever talk about cancer in my body, in your body? So I'm encouraging the government, don't just talk about cancer of corruption. You already know cancer is terrible. It's actually the most terrible diseases. It's very expensive to survive. I needed like 3 million to start with. It became even much more because of several trips to India and other places. But not everybody has friends to support them. Not everybody has a plot that they can take to sell. And when we do, we remain with literally nothing. I don't have a single piece of land that I can call this even to be buried because of the expense of this cancer. So basically, I would like to encourage the government that they make cancer treatment free. First of all, declare cancer a national disaster, because we know that is what it is. Almost every family has been affected. If we could just pick about cancer, like 10% of the amount that we have spent on COVID, so many more people would be saved. If we can ensure every hospital has all the machines that are needed for diagnostics, and even enough medicine for chemotherapy to be treated out there. You don't have to come to KNH and cause long queues. If every if every county has a level 5 hospital with a cancer center, I am very sure many people would be saved, because they would not need to wait so long for diagnostic. And then I would encourage early screening for everybody. Don't think because you are 20 you cannot get cancer. We have children who have cancer. Right now we are battling cancer with Japheth, who is just a very young boy of 4 years. And we have also Eric and others, very young people who are having cancer, both boys and girls. So I encourage everybody, whenever there is a chance, go for cancer screening, whether it's your breast, whether it is your bones, just go and take that opportunity, especially that as we go towards October, most of the cancer screenings are free. Thank you very much. Do please support us. Adopt a cancer patient at 6,000 or 4,000 or 10,000 with the pay bill 514422. And my number is 0722 369 389. Feel free anytime to call me if you have a cancer patient who needs help. Thank you very much. My name is Frances Angila. God bless you.